Yo, what's up guys? It's Phantom here, and today we're here with a Kingdom Hearts Tuesday. Now, Kingdom Hearts Tuesday is basically where I sit down and I talk about Kingdom Hearts news, discussion, topics that interest me about Kingdom Hearts. Sometimes it'll be me here alone, and then sometimes it'll be me and some guests. I don't know, it depends on whoever in the Kingdom Hearts community wants to collab with me, I guess. But anyhow, let's get on to our first set of discussions, which is basically why is Kingdom Hearts 2.8 so important, and why do I feel like it's an important entry in the series. Now, let's start with the first and obvious reason, Dream Drop Distance. Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance is going to be on HD finally, and that's one thing that everyone has always wanted. Now, the thing is, the reason why I feel like this is important is because when we get into it, Dream Drop Distance shows that this is it's a playable spin-off series that was not on a PlayStation or Sony console. Now, why do I say that? Most of the spin-off series aren't playable that were on a Nintendo DS. Like, I believe 358 over 2 days was not playable. It was a bunch of cutscenes and a compilation of what Roxas' journal was. Now, Kingdom Hearts Recoded was just a bunch of cutscenes and a compilation of what Mickey told you about, with a pretty good soundtrack in the background. Now, Birth by Sleep and Rechained Memories are both spin-off. Why were they both playable? In my opinion, they were both Sony or PlayStation games. PSP was a PlayStation portable. Rechained Memories was on PlayStation. It was on later PlayStation, but it was still on PlayStation 2. Now, that's why I feel like they felt, just remaster these and get these out as fast as possible and all that. Now, overall, I'm very happy to see that Dream Drop Distance, and I honestly feel because Dream Drop Distance was on a way powerful hard drive than the Nintendo DS was. Nintendo DS power was not as well done as the 3DS. The 3DS is like a fucking mini GameCube. I mean, they have games that I'm surprised they're able to play on there, like Metal Gear Solid and Resident Evil and all of them look very well done, very well polished, and it just looks very well done. Now, let's get on to the next thing, which is Unchained Key back cover. The Unchained Key back cover is basically, I feel like it's going to expand on more of the lore between the Foretellers, the Keyblade Masters, and the Keyblade Wars. And you could tell that something was brewing, and I feel like this is going to tell us what led to the Keyblade War even more, because if you read some of the dialogue, it said that there's a traitor in their midst, but try to stay calm about it, don't overreact. Stay focused and just keep doing what you're doing until now. So I think they knew there was a traitor, but they're gonna lure him out by, not showing that they know who the traitor was. And that's one thing I truly love about what they're doing with Unchained Key back cover. It looks like a very interesting game, and I can't wait to check that game. Not game, but it looks like a very interesting little compilation of cutscenes, and it looks like it's gonna expand more in the lore, even more than Unchained Key for the phone did. Because the Unchained Key for the phone, I feel like it takes place on the breaking point of the Keyblade War, where the Keyblade War was about to break out, and I feel like it's going to lead to that, and it's eventually going to just lead to, Keyblade War is going to probably be the final quest before we get Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, let's get on to the last thing, which is the Kingdom Shader and 0.2 Volume 0.2 for Birth by Sleep. Now, the reason I'm super hyped for this, and a lot of people are super hyped for this, and I'm kind of going to give you my wishes for this, is that the Kingdom Shader, and we haven't seen much of it. Now, there was a pretend leak photo, and I'm not even going to show that thing because that was it was already confirmed for fake. That thing looked like the gameplay from, if you played a game called I think it was something with my uncle in it. I forgot what the whole name was, and that's how that rock looked. Now, believe it or not, as I get more into this, Kingdom Hearts, 0.2 volume, or I'm just going to call it Aqua's Adventure, basically it's going to kind of expand and give us more of a story. It might actually tell us more of the story that I have to deal with. Another reason that I'm really liking 2.8 so far is because I'm actually seeing that Square Enix is kind of being hush-hush about this. And thing is, how you can tell they're only being hush-hush about this is because they're barely showed us any